So yeah, my topic for today is the meaning of PVT as an acronym.
Okay.
Let's discuss. Yeah.
Okay. Let's discuss.
So, what does it mean?
What do you think it means?
Well, I mean, there's various things that I think it means, and some of those, obviously, like Mark said before, they're not broadcastable.
Okay.
Um, so, I'm thinking that we should at least um, discuss what it actually means. It might not be relevant anymore. Have you thought about that?
I can say with absolute certainty that it is still relevant.
I can say that it's
Right.
less relevant to me because I've partly forgotten what it means myself.
Well, then
So,
I think
so
it's
now it's
only.
just a thing that I hear and I know what it is.
Yeah.
I
Do
know what it
the
stands for.
do the people who watch this do they refer to it as PVT?
Yeah,
They are called PVTs on our YouTube channel. Yep.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
but
When they're
no,
discussing it over kind of lunch break or in the different companies around the
I
world, then they
should
did
imagine
you
that
check out that last PVT? Yeah,
there's at
it's
least
great.
at least three people who are discussing PVTs. I reckon there's got to be. I mean, how many views have we got on three? Three unique viewers.
No, I think we've got on the first one. Last time I checked, we had like 25 views or something on the full video. We've got for each snippet that I post, it's like 200 views or something like that. Unique
Right.
views, that is.
So I reckon of those people, maybe three of them are probably having a discussion. Did you see the last PVT?
Well, three of them are us. So,
Yeah, but no. Did you see the last PVT? That's what I reckon.
right, okay. Did you see the last PVT?
Me? No.
Yeah. So
I,
it's two of
I
us,
saw it.
I reckon,
three
I
of
reckon
us,
probably
six
at
now. Is
least.
that six now then?
Damn it! So you just no. I mean, yeah, there's six of us now because you've now just increased the people discussing it by three. Yeah, brilliant. Well done.
100% increase.
I
Quickly.
appreciate what you did there, Mark. That was very good.
Yeah, but I don't understand what it means. So
So, do you want to know what it means, or do you want to understand what it means? Because I think those are two
They
very
are
different
very
things.
different questions because if you want to know if you want to know for us to tell you what it stands for,
yeah,
then we can't do that because
right.
we've signed a yeah on
Agreement.
that.
Yeah.
If you want to understand what it means, then we can explore that definitely. Was that a brownie you're eating?
Yes.
Okay.
I think I want to. I mean, I both want to know and understand because otherwise I'm just speculating. So I think operating operating on assumptions is a risky thing. I think we can all agree on that. So
I like a bit of risk in my life. Do you like a bit of risk in your life, Mark?
I like a bit of risk,
I
but the
wasn't
problem is,
Like a
asking you, Stuart.
oh,
I like a bit of risk, but I think I'm going to disagree with Stuart about the assumptions. I think if humans are designed to act quite quickly on a whole range of assumptions, otherwise we wouldn't be able to function as a human being. We would just
correct.
be stuck in paralysis all the time. So I think it is a good thing that we act on assumptions quickly and our brain is able to process them.
Not what I said.
What did you say?
Well, I said always acting on assumptions can be a risky thing, and
Always acting on assumptions.
it inherently is acting on assumptions has an element of risk, unknown risk in some aspects.
And unknown benefits.
Sure,
Okay.
sure.
So this is
So
a
are you saying that you're uncomfortable with unknowns, and you would like us to remove the unknown from your life that is the PVT?
I would like you to remove the unknown from my life. That is the definition of PVT. Yeah. I mean, to be honest, I would be happy with if you gave me a definition of PVT without actually even telling me what the acronym stands for, if that's possible.
So you're saying you've been coming into these sessions
Yeah.
not knowing what we're doing, what comes out of it, or what it is.
No, that's a good point. I haven't. I do have a basic understanding of what comes out of it, what you're doing. I don't really understand why you're doing it. That is a good.
Okay. I mean, I might be able to.
Let's explore that then.
I might be able to explain a little.
I first of all, I mean, let's not explore that without first answering the first thing that I wanted, which is, my first topic of discussion is the meaning of PVT.
Well,
So
I might be able to shed some light on that by using the letters, but using other words that might help describe what it is.
Oh, let's try that. Let's see if that sheds
I
any
mean,
light.
hopefully I don't say the actual thing because I have forgotten what it means.
Okay.
Positive video talk.
Right. Right.
I think that's one of the things we're attempting to do.
Debo's. He's either watching a seagull or thinking or having a stroke. One of the three.
Now
So I'll give you one as well.
Okay.
Proactive verbal training.
Right. Right. Proactive verbal training.
I'm going to try and do another one. I just need the last letter. Get the last word.
People vocalizing tangentially.
I've got the two professional vocal.
Crash talking. Or would that be a double T?
I think that's a double T.
I'd say that's a single T.
You reckon?
I don't think it represents what we do though. That's the problem.
Whoa, you want to bet? Maybe this is the start.
Do you want to bet with me, Stuart? That hasn't gone well in the past.
Do I want to bet? Yeah, but the thing is I can come into every single one of these PVTs and start trash talking shit.
You could if you knew where they went, because they would get relocated.
So all I'm saying is, I could help redefine the meaning of PVT by my very,
Is that what you're trying? Oh, I got it, Mark. He's jealous that we've defined PVT without him, and he wants to put his little stamp on it. He wants to redefine PVT so I can say I was a part of this. That's what's happening.
I mean,
I got it.
When it becomes an international kind of successful podcast,
regardless of what happens to it, by my very presence, I am a part of it. It's by the fact that I am here. You can't take this away from me now.
That's interesting. No, we could.
Well,
I can quite easily just edit you out of all,
edit you out
of the existing videos.
You could indeed edit me out, but I happen to know there's at least 3 people who have seen the previous episodes that contain me in them.
We can get their IP address.
Yeah.
We can somehow erase their memories.
Right. From their IP addresses.
No, we can find out their IP addresses, locate where they live, go there, capture them, and erase their memories.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure we can do the what's the experiment where you say there's 10 test subjects in a group, but actually there's only one. You ask them which of the two things is longer. Everyone says, "Oh, this one is longer," and then the 10th says, "Oh, yeah, this one is longer," even though they know this one is longer. We can just do that to them. We can just say, "No, there was never a third person on PVT. What are you talking about? There's no proof. You're wrong. Yeah. You're misremembering it." I'm pretty sure we can do that.
You're going to invoke like the Mandela effect, basically.
Well, I was thinking that we erase you.
Actually, as a person.
No, not totally as a person. We erase your image out of your room, and then we erase your voice.
Yeah.
And then people can, as some sort of prize type thing, people can stub over the top. So dub their voice into the spaces, trying to dub as accurate as they can of what you would say if you were here. and then put some sort of image, cartoon image or image of an animal or something in there. That might be quite a nice.
I mean,
Hi, my name's Stuart. Something like that.
yeah. I mean, that is uncanny. That is uncanny, that impression. I mean, we don't.
It reminds me of someone who did an impression of me the other day that was also about as uncanny as that impression of you, Stuart.
That's about 110%.
So did we answer your question a bit, Stuart?
Not really. I mean, I want to know what PVT stands for. That's basically what this is about. And I mean, what's the benefit of keeping it secret?
I'm having a lot of fun, so I'm getting benefit out of it right now.
I quite like it because it annoys you.
Doesn't annoy me. Doesn't annoy me.
That's what a person would say.
Just
if
keep
something
telling
annoyed them.
yourself that.
Yes, they would. Yeah. Yes, they would. Wasted by my own petard there, aren't I?
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
So are you thinking just because you own the business, you should know what goes on in the business? Is that?
No.
Okay, good.
If anything, I'm actively trying to know less about what's going on in the business, because if I know less, people come to me and ask me less questions. So, no, I don't like knowing lots of stuff, because then people ask me lots of things. Don't want that. Don't want to micromanage people just by the sheer fact that I know stuff.
So I think the reason why we started doing these things is because we think we're a cool company and more people should know about it. However, none of us can be asked to create good marketing collateral to put online. So we thought, what can we do that is very close to digestible marketing material? Oh, just chat to each other, record it, put it out there, do as little editing as possible, and see what it does. So, yeah.
Cool. So now I know. Now
PVT.
I understand. Why. It still doesn't explain to me what the acronym PVT stands for.
I mean, I think we've established that you're not going to find out because we're not going to tell you.
I realised that, but I just thought that by coming in here and bringing it in as an actual subject of discussion, that I might be able to trick you into doing it. And if not, well, are you going to look so cool now? You're not going to look so cool now, are you? You're bullying me in the workplace. That's what's going on.
Well, I'm thinking this is going to be entertaining for people because we have gotten the feedback in the past that we agree a little bit too much. It's a bit annoying that we're too aligned. So
Boring.
I think this is going to be.
Boring?
Sorry?
Did you say boring?
Yeah.
Yeah, too boring. Yeah.
So I think this is going to be a great diversifier from that, and I think it's also a good illustration of our company culture that we're able to just mess about a little bit to get everybody's energy levels back up. So,
I was thinking
I don't agree.
Yeah. See, this is the thing about him. He flip flops. He flip flops just to put his own comedic, just to amuse himself. He'll flip flop. I've seen him turn on me.
I think you're absolutely right, Stuart. I think you've summed up really well.
That's the only thing I've never seen him do. Never seen him turn on himself. That would be interesting.
I think you could be very right there, Stuart.
Pretty sure he has, because changing your mind is turning on yourself. So pretty sure all of us have turned on ourselves.
Yeah. I might just randomly disappear from this meeting. I don't think I'm going to tell you when.
Good. We
Excellent.
anticipated that. As we've established, we are prepared for that eventuality.
What are you going to do? I mean, I think it's very. What's the word I'm thinking of here?
Honourable.
No.
Diversified. Protein rich.
No.
Colourful.
Matic.
I mean, this makes for great viewing. Guess the word I'm trying to think of. I can't think of anything else that, like, oh, did you check out that they spent 10 minutes trying to guess the word that Stuart was trying to think of. Brilliant.
I think that is brilliant. I think it could be a regular segment
Regular
when you
segment.
turn
Guess
up. Yeah,
the
guess
word
the
that
word that Stuart's thinking of.
You just come into the room and you go like, guess the word I'm thinking, just interrupting everything we're saying, and we need to stop and do that for 10 minutes.
I mean, no, I was going to say, to say that we're a cool company, it's very presumptuous of us, isn't it?
I don't think he said we were cool. I think he said, I mean, we can check back on this, obviously.
He said we're
Thinks we're cool.
Well,
Did he?
either way, we think we're cool. It's normally for other people to sort of say, I mean, it's a cool company. I suppose we can think we're cool, but I just what I'm saying it's a little bit presumptuous, isn't it?
Yeah.
What's going to happen? Seeing as you two are super boring, what's going to happen if these people with me?
I don't think
become quite popular,
I don't
and I'm not in.
I don't think it's presumptuous, because Mark and I have seen a fair few other companies, so we've got a benchmark as to what's a fair idea of what we think a cool company or not is. So I think it's fair to say, it's a fair opinion to say we think we're a cool company and other people should know about it.
A lot of companies what?
Worked at a lot of companies.
Oh, worked at a lot of companies. Yeah.
So
they
sorry,
weren't cool enough, so we left them.
What was your point, Stuart? Because when I speak, your mic cuts out, so I didn't hear, and the audience hasn't heard the last sentence that you tried to formulate.
Audience. Isn't audience plural? Should we not refer to them as an audience? Single person watching this, I reckon.
We can do that. That's a what's it called? A sign of a well-established channel or presenter or something who've got a nickname for their audience, right? We can call them the audience.
The audience, yeah.
Okay, yeah, we can do that.
The audience didn't get what I was saying. I was just saying what happens because you two are boring to watch and listen to. I should imagine. I reckon I've got to be the comedy.
I just want to highlight that it's quite presumptuous of you to think that the comment was about just Mark and myself. Just want to put that out there.
What, the coolness comment? Or
the boringness comment.
Well, I mean, 90% of these are basically just you two agreeing with each other, right?
So I think you've missed 2 of them so far, and the ones that you've been in, you have been in for more than half of it. So 90. I don't know how maths work, but I'm pretty sure that's not 90%.
Doesn't sound like 90%. I'm not 100% sure. I'm not 100% sure how math works, but I'm pretty sure that's not 90%. I know what 100% looks like.
Come on, help us out a bit more, Stuart. I'm feeling a bit boring. I don't know. Make it more exciting for me.
I think I've done enough.
I mean, I just want to point out that we started out this episode with a big zoom in on Mark's forehead. So I just want to acknowledge Mark's contribution to the comedy factor of this episode as well.
Seen that before? Stuart, ever seen that before?
I haven't ever seen that before, but I mean Mark's contribution to the comedy element of this this PVT, is that what you said? Zooming in on his forehead.
Yeah, comedy factor. Yeah.
Cutting edge.
Sorry.
Cutting edge comedy.
It is cutting edge comedy. It's on the cusp of not being funny. That's what makes it so cutting edge.
I mean, we've managed. I just want to put that out there. We've managed to already talk for 21 minutes. So if you disappear, I'm just gonna assume that this is the end of the PVT, and you've been there for the whole session. Yeah.
I mean, I probably will leave in about 5 minutes, maybe before, because I think I need to go to the toilet. Well, I don't think I know I need to go to the toilet. I don't think I need to go. I do know I need to go to the toilet. I'm just thinking I could probably hold off for 5 minutes before it goes. But maybe not. Maybe it'll sort of be like a dam bursting.
Can we, before we become too graphic, and I need to put a disclaimer at the start of the video.
I sworn. I haven't sworn yet.
I said
withheld.
graphic. I didn't say vulgar or obscene. I just said graphic. I'm sure that people don't want to think about your dam bursting. So maybe some people do. I'm not kink shaming here. People can do what they want. I'm just talking about the majority of people. Maybe we can use the remaining, let's say, 4 minutes now to reflect on whether we think this was a good investment of an hour of the business's time.
Hold on. I mean, this hasn't been going for an hour, is it? No way.
So,
But you
like I said, I don't know how maths works, but 3 people times 20 minutes, I think, is an hour.
It is, yeah.
I was there with you.
That's it.
Although, obviously, it's going to be more than that if
More
you
than that,
edit it
This is
and
what I was
post
thinking.
it.
I was thinking, we've done 20 minutes, but if he's going to edit it and post it, that takes more time. So yeah. But yeah, you're right. So yeah, I had nothing else to do, which is why I'm here. I wouldn't be here if I had something else to do.
Okay, so what you're saying is you had finished most of your work early. You thought rather than logging off for the day, I might try and jump in, maybe stir some chaos, have some fun, and then. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice, good. Mark,
That
any thoughts?
Might be slightly more niche viewing. It may not be our biggest. I mean, I could be completely wrong, and there might be a real kind of opportunity for this kind of chat.
Not all
People
the time.
people might be thinking, oh, I've had enough of kind of really well put together podcasts where I learn loads. I want to watch one with 3 guys that are, some of them are quite boring at times, kind of rambling about some irrelevant stuff. That'll really be cool. That'll chill me out. Oh, is that the stinking cheese paradox?
Stinking pizza is what I was thinking. Stinking pizza. But yeah, stinking. I reckon he's now going to line his face up to that as like he's blowing through a celebratory horn. Go on, do it, do it, do it. Go on, you can.
Yeah, that increased the comedy factor. Yeah. No, I'm thinking. I'm much more motivated to write a post about this thing because I think it's part of our company culture and it's a nice illustration of stuff that we'll do. Maybe not for 25 minutes, but easily for 10 or 5 or 10 minutes at the beginning of a meeting if somebody's feeling a bit bored or overwhelmed or whatever. Just I need a bit of bullshit to get my head back in the game. And I think because I'm going to be more enthusiastic writing about it, that's likely to catch people's attention more, possibly going to resonate, maybe something that you don't see as often. And also, the number one thing that everybody says when you start some kind of online series or something, the most important thing is that you enjoy it, and then the rest will follow. If you do it to try and please people, you're not going to pull through long enough to be able to actually gain some traction with it. So I'm not too concerned with it. And yeah, I mean I'm happy to explain why I think this is, apart from that, a good investment of our time. But Stuart really enthusiastically raised his finger.
So I can't remember what meeting it was, but after my holiday when I came back and I couldn't really be facing loads of more infosec jazz, we had a 5-10 minute conversation where it was just literally bullshit, and then we planned some stuff and then off I went. And I was thinking for the rest of the day, it made me think, yeah, actually that stuff does actually, I need that every now and again. It does inject levity into my day, and it actually makes it tolerable if I'm working on stuff that I'm really not interested in. Just a little bit of buoyancy at the beginning of the day where we talk shit.
I would agree that I think it serves a a positive function. I'm not convinced that this was our best bullshitting session by any stretch of the imagination.
In the PVTs or ever?
Ever.
Oh Christ, not
I
ever.
know, and I'm just wondering whether, you know, we can do better. I think if that's what Tebow is peddling in terms of this video, I think we can do a lot better, because this isn't a fair representation. This is a below average bullshit session.
This was less of a bullshit and more of a let's poke fun at each other. You know, our normal bullshitting sessions are more of a constructive yes and type improvisation exercise, whereas this was just, yeah, trying
This
to.
is nowhere near
Yeah.
good. Tebow isn't crying with laughter. What I mean, this is trash compared to what we can achieve. So,
Yes, that is true. That
I
is
like
true.
that saying, that soundbite. This is trash compared to what we can achieve. I think that I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
You know what would make it even better? A good microphone.
I know Stuart's microphone
Oh,
definitely suboptimal.
this is one of the best microphones that money can buy.
It's a shame that you don't use it then, isn't it? But no, yeah, I think at least for me personally, today I had a suboptimal night's sleep, an early start. I had an 8 a.m. meeting, which, as you know, are my favorite meetings, only second to 7:30 meetings. So we had a really good session with the UX UI designer candidate, so I was feeling upbeat from that, and now I'm energized for the rest of my day, which, as you know, we have another 2 hours of meeting, or I have another 2 hours of meetings tonight, you have another hour, and when I got up this morning and I was struggling to get out of bed because I was just really tired, I was like, however am I going to be able to survive until 9 p.m. and have a functioning brain, and however am I going to have the energy to maybe go for a little run in between those meetings. And I think something like this is basically a, I don't know, brain refresher type thing for me.
You're welcome.
So actually,
Thank
thinking
you,
back to
Stuart.
what we've been talking about recently, and we had in our last PVT, about avoiding burnout and having that, whether you call it a creative release or brain relaxing as part of the workday, can actually improve performance later on and can make you more resilient to burnout.
Wonderful. So that has just created me the 1 minute snippet that I can actually post on LinkedIn that means something to get people's attention. Thank you, guys. Yeah, shall we call it there? It's 5.
Sure. Then I can go for a piss.
Stuart's dam is about to burst, and I'm gonna see you in a couple of hours anyway.
Who?
That's a couple.
Me, not Stuart.
Yeah, I'm not.
Oh yeah,
Stuart's
sorry, you're not there. Correct. My bad.
I was.
Cool.
What are you doing, Stuart?
I have a guest coming round.
Ah.
Oh.